Okay, so constantly I'm requested to make this video, how to bulk on a budget. Now, I just went to a local store and, you know, maybe your prices aren't quite as good as mine, but you can get a good idea of some foods that are pretty cheap. So I just went over a gallon of milk, it's like $4, tons of calories, eggs, tons of calories, some jumbo wieners, only $1.50. So one of the things I want you to do is when you go to the store, look for deals, because a lot of time there's sales, and a lot of times there's like discontinued products and stuff that are a lot cheaper than what you could usually get if you're buying the same thing over and over. Also, if you can fit things that have more fat, just like this ground beef, that's great, into your macros, then do that. If you know you have to be a little bit leaner, then some of these foods won't quite be the best choice. But if you can fit fat into your macros, then definitely do that. You'll also notice that I'm picking out a lot of generic brand stuff, because name brand stuff and generic brand stuff are the exact same ingredients, exact same calories, but the generic brand stuff is a lot cheaper. You notice that that cereal was just 16 servings of 120, 130 calories. It's tons and tons of calories in that. And I had to throw Pop-Tarts in there just because I think it's so funny that everyone's like bodybuilding Pop-Tarts and all that. But look, generic Pop-Tarts for way cheaper if you buy a couple of them, and you get plenty of calories. Now, one of my favorite vegetables to get down is green peas, and you'll notice that a lot of canned vegetables from sweet peas, corn, carrots, everything is really cheap. It was like 88 cents there. So look for canned vegetables if you have a budget and you want to get your fiber in. Pasta, definitely one of the best things to buy when you're bulking, because it's all carbs, all lean, and it's something like 1,400 to 2,000 calories for one package of pasta. Now, I found a big deal here, 2 pounds, I think, of spaghetti for like $2. It's insane how cheap it is. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Top ramen. This may not fit in your macros, but oh man, I love this stuff, and it fits into my macros. And you can always find a big pallet of top ramen for like $2, $3. Mashed potatoes are also excellent, especially if you can get butter and milk in. If you can even leave the butter out and make mashed potatoes, no problem. And that's 36 servings of I think like 100 calories. It's insane, and it's only a couple bucks. Also, beans and rice are fantastic things to buy when you're on a budget and you want to get a lot of calories in, because it has a lot of fiber, a lot of complex carbs, and a lot of protein if you're getting the beans. Ooh, nipple flick. And you can't forget the testosterone boosting ketchup. Yeah, get it son, discount ketchup, bitch. And peanut butter if you need to get your fats in. Lots of calories in peanut butter. And I'm figuring if you're watching this video to figure out how to bulk, you can probably deal with a little bit of extra fat, because you're trying to get in 5,000 calories a day.
Damn. That 6-pound thing is $6.48. See?
And
it's
then
easy to bulk.
The normal one is $3 compared to that.
Okay, maybe you don't have as good of a store as us, but you can find some deals. That's a bulk right there. Damn, that's a bigger one.
5 pounds.
This one is 5 pounds and it's $10. Whew. I mean, if you can fit it into your macros, the lasagna is a killer, dude. It's a lot of calories. Now, I can almost always find a giant loaf of bread at any grocery store for about $1 or $2. Crazy carbs, dude. Put some protein with this, or just eat it by itself with some chicken. That's where it's at.
When you're bulking, the entire bread and bakery section are an awesome place to look, because you can get a lot of carbs in there and a lot of calories for pretty cheap. Also, one of my favorite and a lot of other bodybuilders' favorite thing to do is just to go pick up an entire rotisserie chicken. It'll be like $4 to $7, and you can just munch down and get like 150 grams of protein, depending on how big your chicken is. Also, 10 pounds of potatoes is like $2 to $5 in every store. Check it out. So we decided while we were there, we were just filming this to show you guys the types of food that you could get for cheap, but we decided, you know what, let's make some slow roast. So we picked up a little bit of ham for $4, we picked up some beans for just under $2, so a little bit of vegetables, got some corn in there for $1, already had carrots at the house, and just like that, for a couple of bucks, I think like $6, we just made a huge meal, has a lot of calories. And all we had to do is add a little extra things in there, you know, some potatoes and some carrots that we already have at the house. So go down to the store, maybe not even when you're shopping, just go to look around and start being creative, because you can pick up a lot of cheap food for bulking for pretty cheap.
Man, sometimes the world.
Look at this asshole.
Amazing the way it's organized.
Some tips that I can give you for when you're going grocery shopping is set a budget so you don't go over if you're getting too excited about what to bulk on. Also, a lot of people say it's really expensive to get lean protein sources, but maybe it's because you're just buying chicken or just fish for your protein. But if you think about it, if you buy a can of black beans, you are already getting a ton of protein from those black beans, and if your macro split is higher in carbs than it is protein, you could actually just afford getting your protein from vegetable sources like beans and whatnot like that. Now, I know it's not very manly and macho, but if you're watching this video, you're probably worried about saving money while getting a lot of calories. So I could suggest to you to get some coupons. You know, look in your newspaper, get on a newsletter, look online. There's lots of coupons that can save you a lot of money on big pieces of meat and other products and stuff. Alright guys, long awaited video. I know you guys all wanted to see this. That's the finished product of the stew. It kind of looks gross in this lighting, but it was actually really good. Thank you for checking out the video. I appreciate all the love and support. If you guys have any other videos you want me to do, leave in the comments. I'll check it out and I'll make it happen. Team Beyond the Week, lift heavy or die Myron.